So you're still based out of Bangalore, right?
I'm still based out of Bangalore.
Okay, amazing. So why fixed income?
I'll tell you one very interesting story. When we launched Navi Mutual Fund, we realized that there is a wide space to be vanguard of India because there are 45 mutual funds that exist. And to do that, your product has to be very simple. It has to give decent return over a long period of time. And we thought that index fund passive investment is a great opportunity to do that. And there is nobody who was doing that because for obvious reason, mutual funds were not focusing on it because it is a very low earning product. Other equity mutual funds and other products are very high earning product. Because there is no fund manager for index fund, the general cost is very low. So we said that that's a great opportunity. And we started working on that. And we launched our lowest cost index fund at a 6 basis point, where the next best was 30 basis point. I think Motilal Oswal. And when we launched, we were going through our NFO. And after 14 days of NFO, and we got a massive response, 100 crores in NFO, where the minimum was 10 crore. We saw that on the first day of launching the mutual fund, a lot of people started selling. And I was shocked. And then I started calling these people because in startup, there is so much of habit of just talking to customers constantly to get the feedback. And I started calling, and then these customers are saying कि sir, ये तो NFO है ना, तो day one पे तो profit होता है, तो I sold it. And they confused NFO with IPOs. And that's the reality of the Indian market, where we are going and talking about 5.5 crore retail investors and all of that. But we have also been talking, there are months where the SIPs net SIPs are negative, there is no growth, people are withdrawing money. There is very interesting story of Axis Mutual Fund has published saying that their fund has delivered 12%, but the customer got only 10%.
I saw that.
Yeah, because people are entering and exiting at the wrong time. So I said that this is not the way it should happen. And what has happened in the last 5-6 years is that the markets had its best time. So you enter at any point in time, you always saw a positive return. And what it means to people is, you will always feel, everybody will feel that they are the expert, they know how it works. And then there are these events that happen, COVID happens, war happens, all of that is when you start losing all your money. And that's where we realize that there is an opportunity to create a fixed income investment platform. It's the largest asset class in India. But nobody talks about it because it's not volatile. It's not something that you can talk about. It's not very
sexy.
It's not very sexy. So we said that there is a great opportunity to build that because there is a large mass who still believes in that, but they just don't go out and put it on the social media. So everybody feels that, oh, there is no fixed income investment remaining. So with that objective, we started. We started with fixed deposit. Because there is a very interesting analogy when it comes to wealth businesses. And this I learned at Swiggy, is that Swiggy had an opportunity to go from a 30-minute food delivery to a one-day Amazon delivery, where you increase your catalog, right? Or a 30-minute food delivery to a 10-minute grocery delivery. And we said that no, people have positioned Swiggy as fast delivery. You can only go on that dimension. So you can go only from a fast delivery to a faster delivery. If you do ulta, and we tried doing with Swiggy Minis, it doesn't work. And in wealth businesses, you can only go from a low return product to high return product. And that's how the real cross sell happens. You can't go you start with a very high return product and try doing a low return product. That will never work. And that's where we realized that fixed deposit is something that nobody's focused on. It's the largest asset class. You start with the lowest risk, low return product. Then you can start building on top of it once the customer is acquired. And that's where we started with stable money. It's a niche. We had a lot of doubts ourselves that whether this will work or not, because our primary circle doesn't talk about fixed deposits anymore.